التي دعاك بها سيدنا نوح عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا هود عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إبراهيم عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا صالح عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يونس عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا أيوب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يعقوب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا موسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا هارون عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعيب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إسماعيل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا داود عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا سليمان عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا زكريا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يحيى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا أرميا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعياء عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إلياس عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا اليسع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا ذو الكفل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوشع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وعلى جميع النبيين والمرسلين أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد نبيك عدد ما خلقته من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مدحية والجبال مرسية والبحار مجرأة والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب مستنيرة، كنت حيث كنت لا يعلم أحد حيث كنت إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد علمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كلماتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد نعمتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زينة عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في الكتاب، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما أنت خالق فيهن إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل قطرة قطرت من سماواتك إلى أرضك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يسبحك ويهللك ويكبرك ويعظمك من يوم خلق الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أنفاسهم وألفاظهم، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل نسمة خلقتها فيهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد السحاب الجارية، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرياح الذارية من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما هبت عليه الرياح وحركته من الأغصان والأشجار والأوراق والثمار وجميع ما خلقت على أرضك وما بين سماواتك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد نجوم السماء من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 بحارك مما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت وما أنت خالقه فيها إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ملء 7 بحارك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زنة 7 بحارك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أمواج بحارك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرمل والحصى في مستقر الأرضين وسهلها وجبالها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد اضطراب المياه العذبة والملحة من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقته على جديد أرضك في مستقر الأرضين شرقها وغربها سهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وطريقها وعامرها وغامرها إلى سائر ما خلقته عليها وما فيها ومدر وحجر من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي عدد نبات الأرض من قبلتها وشرقها وغربها وسهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وأشجارها وثمارها وأوراقها وزروعها وجميع ما يخرج من نباتها وبركاتها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من الجن والإنس والشياطين وما أنت خالقه منهم إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شعرة في أبدانهم وفي وجوههم وعلى رؤوسهم منذ خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خفقان الطير وطيران الجن والشياطين من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل بهيمة خلقتها على جديد أرضك من صغير أو كبير في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها من إنسها وجنها ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خطاهم على وجه الأرض من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يصلي عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من لم يصل عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد القطر والمطر والنبات، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شيء. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد في الليل إذا يغشى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في النهار إذا تجلى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في الآخرة والأولى، وصل على سيدنا محمد شابا زكيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد كهلا مرضيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد منذ كان في المهد صبيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد حتى لا يبقى من الصلاة شيء. اللهم وأعط سيدنا محمدا المقام المحمود الذي وعدته، الذي إذا قال صدقته وإذا سأل أعطيته. اللهم وأعظم برهانه وشرف بنيانه وأبلج حجته وبين فضيلته. اللهم وتقبل شفاعته في أمته، واستعملنا بسنته، وتوفنا على ملته، واحشرنا في زمرته وتحت لوائه، واجعلنا من رفقائه، وأوردنا حوضه، واسقنا بكأسه، وانفعنا بمحبته، اللهم آمين. وأسألك بأسمائك التي دعوتك بها أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عدد ما وصفت ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت، أن ترحمني وتتوب علي وتعافيني من جميع البلاء والبلوى، وأن تغفر لي وترحم المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، وأن تغفر لعبدك المذنب الخاطئ الضعيف، وأن تتوب عليه إنك غفور رحيم. اللهم آمين يا رب العالمين. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من قرأ هذه الصلاة مرة واحدة كتب الله له ثواب حجة مقبولة وثواب من أعتق رقبة من ولد إسماعيل عليه السلام. فيقول الله تعالى: يا ملائكتي هذا عبد من عبادي أكثر الصلاة على حبيبي محمد، فوعزتي وجلالي ووجودي ومجدي وارتفاعي لأعطينه بكل حرف صلى قصرا في الجنة، وليأتيني يوم القيامة تحت لواء الحمد نور وجهه كالقمر ليلة البدر وكفه في كف حبيبي محمد. هذا لمن قالها كل يوم جمعة له هذا الفضل، والله ذو الفضل العظيم. اللهم إني أسألك بحق ما حمل كرسيك من عظمتك وقدرتك وجلالك وبهائك وسلطانك، وبحق اسمك المخزون المكنون الذي سميت به نفسك وأنزلته في كتابك واستأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك، أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك. وأسألك باسمك الذي إذا دعيت به أجبت وإذا سئلت به أعطيت. وأسألك باسمك الذي وضعته على الليل فأظلم، وعلى النهار فاستنار، وعلى السماوات فاستقلت، وعلى الأرض فاستقرت، وعلى الجبال فرست، وعلى الصعبة فذلت، وعلى ماء السماء فسكبت، وعلى ماء السحاب فأمطرت. وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا محمد نبيك، وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا آدم نبيك، وأسألك بما سألك به أنبياؤك ورسلك وملائكتك المقربون صلى الله عليهم أجمعين. وأسألك بما سألك به أهل طاعتك أجمعين، أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مطحية والجبال مرسية والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب منيرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد علمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما أحصاه اللوح المحفوظ من علمك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في أم الكتاب عندك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك، وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء ما أنت خالقه من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد صفوف الملائكة وتسبيحهم وتقديسهم وتحميدهم وتمجيدهم وتكبيرهم وتهليلهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد السحاب الجارية والرياح الزارية من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد كل قطرة تقطر من سماواتك إلى أرضك وما تقطر إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما هبت الرياح وعدد ما تحركت الأشجار والأوراق والزروع وجميع ما خلقت في قرار الحفظ من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد القطر والمطر والنبات من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد النجوم في السماء من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في بحارك السبعة مما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت وما أنت خالقه إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد الرمل والحصى في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من الجن والإنس وما أنت خالقه إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد أنفاسهم وألفاظهم وألحاظهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد طيران الجن والملائكة من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد الطيور والهوام وعدد الوحوش والآكام في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد الأحياء والأموات. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما أظلم عليه الليل وأشرق عليه النهار من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد من يمشي على رجلين ومن يمشي على أربع من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد من صلى عليه من الجن والإنس والملائكة من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد من لم يصل عليه. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما يجب أن يصلى عليه. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما ينبغي أن يصلى عليه. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى
Muhterem ve Nebi Muhterem sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem Efendimiz Hazretlerinin aziz, hak, münevver, mutahhar şeriflerine, salavat-ı şerife getirenlerin ahir ve akıbetleri hayrola. Âl-i ezvacı, tahiret evladı Resul-i Eshab'ın efendilerimizin ve sair enbiya-i ve Resulü fiyan hazirat-ı envar şeriflerine, Pirimiz Bilallah Beş radıyallahu anh Efendimizin, Şeyhimiz sahibi Tevşi Abdülkerim Ektübü Zerrabbani Hazretlerinin ve alel husus bu caminin banisinin ve bugüne kadar içerisinden gelmiş geçmiş imam mezzin kaynlarının ve kahve ehli imanın ervahı için Allah rızası için El Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. İnnallâhe ve melâiketehu yusallûne alen nebi. Ya eyyühellezîne âmenû sallû aleyhi ve sellimû teslîmâ. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala seyyidina Muhammed. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Eşhedü enne Muhammeden Resulullah. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya ale's-salâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Hayya alel-felâh. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah.
Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. Nahmedullah Teala ve nasafir eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Ve eşhedü enne seyyidina Muhammeden abduhu ve habibuhu ve resuluh. Sallallahu aleyhi ve ala alihi ve ezvacihi ve ashabi tabi khulafe raşidin mahadin min ba'di. Ve zemmati ala tahkik. Hususun minhum alal amiti khulafe Resulullah ala tahkik. Umar el-Mu'minin. Hazreti Ebu Bakr, Umar, Osman ve Ali ve ala baki sahabe tabi'in ridvanullah ta'ala aleyhim ecmain. Ya eyyuhal mu'minul hazirun. İttakullah ta'ala ve ati'innallaha mellezine tevellezine hum muhsinun. Elhamdülillahi rabbil alemin. Ve salatu ve selamu ala eşrafil enbiya ve mursalin seyyidina Mevlana Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ecmain. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah who says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If we had sent down this Quran upon a mountain, you would have seen it humbled and torn apart from fear of Allah. And these examples we present to the people so that they may make tafakkur. He is Allah. There is no Allah except Him, who knows all things, both secret and open. He is the beneficent, the merciful. He is Allah. There is no Allah except Him. The sovereign Lord, the Holy One, the source of peace, the guardian of faith, the preserver of safety, the exalted in might, the irresistible, the supreme. Glory to Allah. High is He above the partners they attribute to Him. He is Allah, the Creator, the Evolver, the Bestower of forms. To Him belongs the most beautiful names. Whatever is in the heavens and on earth glorifies Him, and He is the mighty, the wise. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May all peace and blessings be upon our Master, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi wasalam, who said, on Jummah, send many salawats on me because it is presented before me. Ya Allah, let your peace be upon Sayyidina Muhammad and the family of Sayyidina Muhammad, as you have sent peace upon Sayyidina Ibrahim and the family of Sayyidina Ibrahim. Truly you are praiseworthy and glorious. Ya Allah, let your blessings be upon Sayyidina Muhammad and the family of Sayyidina Muhammad. As you have blessed Sayyidina Ibrahim and the family of Sayyidina Ibrahim, truly you are praiseworthy and glorious. May peace and blessings be upon his noble family and blessed companions, especially upon the four Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar Farooq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all those who follow them until the last day. O believers, there is no iman without love for the Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. He is saying, none of you becomes a believer until I am dearer to him than his children, his parents, and all of mankind. Sultan al-Awliya, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Hakkani Qaddasallahu Sir, is giving a taste of that level of faith when he said, Hazrati Fakhri Alam, O my beloved, O Muhammad Mustafa, come near. The one our Lord loves, O my Muhammad, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, come to my presence. O our Allah, for the honor of that beloved Prophet of yours, we entrusted our bodies to you, O our Lord. May we live on your way with love of your beloved, O Lord. If not for the love of your Habib, life has no meaning. Allahu Akbar. What is the doing of one who forgets him? His doing is being shaitan. Don't be shaitan. Don't be shaitan. Be on the steps of the Holy Prophet. Walk in his steps. May we also walk in his steps. Wherever the holy steps of that Habib are, may we also follow those steps. Our honor also is with him. Follow the Prophet and you find honor. And our Shaykh Sahibul Sayyid, Shaykh Abdul Karim al-Kabrisiya Rabbani Qaddasallahu Sir, is saying, when a Sahabi came to the Holy Prophet saying, Ya Rasulullah, I've started loving you more than anything else, he said, then prepare yourself for a heavy test. If that is the sign, then prepare yourself for a heavy test that is coming to you. Yes, it will be very easy with the love of the Prophet ﷺ. It is impossible with the love of ego. Today's people claim that they love the Prophet and they love Allah, but they love themselves and nothing else. In today's Western-centered 21st century, post-modern world, the word love has become completely meaningless and empty. Nobody knows what it is, what it feels like, or what love's price is. In this language that we're speaking, in this English language, people can say so easy, I love the Prophet, and with the same tongue say, I love pizza, I love shopping, I love my car. This is not the love that Islam is teaching, because that love is meaningless. It is a form without a reality. Islam, 1400 years of Islam, is teaching us the reality of what that love is. Hazrat Ibn Abdus Salam, one of the awliya, is saying, oh you who want our beauty, know that our dowry, our mihir, is a heavy price to pay. A body and soul that are in pain, and eyes that have forgotten sleep, and a heart that has been emptied of everything except our presence. So if you want this love, then pay the price. Who paid the price? Who reached to that beauty and that muhabbat? The Sahaba Kiram. Alhamdulillah that we are from Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, and we believe that the best in creation after the prophets are the Sahaba Kiram. Why? Because of their muhabbat and their hizmat to the Holy Prophet. Because they attained that true iman when they loved the Holy Prophet more than their children, their parents, and all of mankind. Because they did not just theorize or make philosophy about the love of the Rasulullah. They live that love, and they paid the heaviest price. Today people open books about Holy Prophet and they describe his beauty and his character and his sacrifice. It is good, we should do it. But love You cannot learn and you cannot take from a book. Love is born through the experience. Hujjatul Islam, Imam al-Ghazali is saying the true knowledge of Islam comes through tasting. It comes through zawq, not through theory. A man can describe the taste of honey for years, but if he has never tasted it, he doesn't know what honey is. And it is not the same as the one who tastes honey, but he cannot describe it. The Sahaba Kiram, they had the taste of the love of the Holy Prophet. They did not just have the taste. They drank. They completely drowned themselves. They lived it and they died in it. In reality, that Hadith Sharif is describing the Sahabis. They loved the Holy Prophet more than their children, their parents, and all of mankind. Hazrat Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib radiallahu an was the uncle of the Holy Prophet. Hazrat Hamza was the Holy Prophet's uncle, and the Holy Prophet loved his uncle so much. But their age difference was only a few years. They grew up together, and Hazrat Hamza was a strong, brave, and powerful and unusual man. He was so strong that he used to go into the desert alone, and he used to hunt lions. Once he was out of Mecca hunting when Abu Jahl started to insult and abuse the Holy Prophet at the Kaaba. Listen carefully and look about our love and our passion for our guides and our sheikhs. This is the passion he felt. Murids, listen. One of the women who used to witness Hazrat Hamza, one of the women saw this, what Abu Jahl and all the others, they were insulting and abusing the Prophet. The women have witnessed this. When Hazrat Hamza came back from his hunting trip, he started to tell her the stories of his adventures, but she said to him, how you can sit here and tell these stories when Abu Jahl treated your nephew so badly? Hazrat Hamza's face changed and he went straight to the Kaaba. He saw Abu Jahl sitting there with his people and his supporters. He was alone, Hazrat Hamza. And he saw Abu Jahl bragging about what he had done to the Holy Prophet. Listen to this story. This is not story. This is our history. This is how we should be living our lives. Sit and understand. Abu Jahl was like one of the kings of Mecca. Up until that time, Hazrat Hamza had not openly declared Islam, but Hazrat Hamza just came up to Abu Jahl and he took his bow and he hit it on Abu Jahl's head like he was an idiot. And he said, you dare insult my nephew? And I am on his religion? When you go for the sake of Allah, and you are brave for the sake of Allah, Allah will support you. You don't need nothing else. That time you will strike the fear of Allah in the hearts of those ones who are opposed to truth. Abu Jahl, he was a big, powerful man with all his supporters all around him, but he got so scared that he apologized and he ran away. Hazrat Hamza went to look for the Holy Prophet and found him in prayer. He was making sajda. He said, oh, son of my brother. But Holy Prophet was still in sajda. He said again, oh, son of my brother. And Holy Prophet was still in sajda. Finally, Holy Prophet looked at him and he said, Hazrat Hamza said, oh, my dear nephew, I have taken revenge on your behalf. I broke Abu Jahl's head. And Hazrat Hamza, he was expecting that the Holy Prophet was going to be happy that his uncle has defended him. But Holy Prophet said, my uncle, this doesn't make me happy. Hazrat Hamza said, oh, my beloved nephew, what would make you happy? And Holy Prophet ﷺ answered, if you believe in the Lord I believe in, this will make me happy. And with those words, Hazrat Hamza ran to please the Prophet. And he ran into Islam. He became Asadullah wa Asadu Rasulihi, the lion of Allah and the lion of His Prophet. And in the end, he gave his life for that love in the fields of Uhud. And he was given the title Sayyid al-Shuhada, the master of the martyrs. That is the one who finished himself in the love of the Prophet. He didn't just taste, he finished. That love of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it burned them. They were not satisfied until they sacrificed everything in that fire of love, such that they even sacrificed themselves. Hazrat Ali Karamallah Wajha Shahi Merdan, when the Holy Prophet ﷺ was going to make hijrah, the unbelievers had a plan that was given to them by shaitan to assassinate the Holy Prophet. They planned that they would give a dagger to a young man from each clan of Quraysh, and that each of them would stab the Holy Prophet, so the blame would be spread amongst the entire tribe, all the tribes. But as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, remember how the unbelievers plotted against you to imprison you or murder you or expel you. They plot and plan, and Allah also plans. But Allah is the best of planners. Jibreel alayhi salam came and told the Holy Prophet of their plot, and the order came for him to go to Medina with Hazrat Abu Bakr. Hazrat Ali said that he would sleep in the Holy Prophet's bed so that the unbelievers would not know that they had left. Hazrat Ali put on the Holy Prophet's green burda and slept in the bed. And the whole night the assassins looked in the bed and thought the Holy Prophet was still there. In fact, they were waiting for the Prophet to come out. They were all there. And the Prophet ﷺ, with some ayats from the Surah Al-Yasin, taking a handful of sand, threw it to them, and they all fell asleep. And they did not see him when he exited to the house, from the house. So they were waiting. And in the morning, when they drew their daggers and lifted the cloak from his face, they saw that it was Hazrat Ali sleeping in the bed. And the master of this way, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, his whole life is a proof to the reality of that love. In the hijrah, he put his life in danger for protecting the Prophet. In the cave of Thawr, he put his feet in the snake holes of the cave so that he would be bit and the Holy Prophet wouldn't be hurt. And even when the pain from the snake bites was torturing him, he didn't even move because the Holy Prophet's head was resting on his leg. This is one of thousands of examples how Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq sacrificed for the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And he gave everything. He was the richest man, but he gave up all his dunya for the Prophet. So much so that in the end, he had only one sheet of cloth for clothing, and he was sharing with his wife. And Jibreel alayhi salam came down and said to the Holy Prophet, Allah is sending salams to Abu Bakr. Allah is sending salams to Abu Bakr. And he is asking, is he happy or unhappy with Allah in this state of fakir, worldly poverty? And the Holy Prophet ﷺ gave the message to Hazrat Abu Bakr. And when he heard it, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq could not stop crying. And he asked, Ya Rasulullah, did Allah take my name? Holy Prophet ﷺ said, yes. Allah is giving you salams by name. And Hazrat Abu Bakr asked him, did Allah take my name, Ya Rasulullah? And Holy Prophet said, yes. And Hazrat Abu Bakr said, Ya Rasulullah, indeed I am pleased with my Lord. He gave up everything, but he gained everything. What did he want? He wanted his Lord, and he wanted his Prophet. He gained the love of his Rasul and the salams of his Lord. In one of the last words that the Holy Prophet gave before leaving this world, he said, "The person who favored me most with his association, with his sohbet, and his wealth is Abu Bakr." If I were to take a Halil, a best friend, other than my Lord, I would have taken Abu Bakr. But the Islamic brotherhood and friendship, they are enough. All the gates of Masjid al-Nabawi should be closed except the gate of Abu Bakr. This is real. And these are real people. These are the ones we must remember and we must put into our hearts. How they live their lives, putting the Holy Prophet before everything. This is the kind of love that is necessary just to enter into real Iman. This love is not something that we can say carelessly with the tongue. This is a love that needs to be proven. That's what this dunya is. A testing ground to see if we have that love. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allah created life and death that He may test you which of you is best in conduct, and He is the mighty, the forgiving. Sadaqallah lazim. This is why Hazrat Yunus Amr Qadasullah Sir is saying every animal knows what love is. The wolf, the rooster, the lion. He who is blind to love is lower than a dog. Do not give advice to those who do not have love. A human being without love is like an animal, and an animal cannot benefit from advice. Listen, O friends, love is like the sun. A heart without love is like a stone. We should not take this lightly. Believers should not take this lightly. Don't say, "I love you," lightly. Understand that Allah created us with that love. Sahib al-Sahib is saying Allah created us with His love, and He is saying that He has honored the children of Adam above other creation. He has given very high honor because of that love. If a man is not returning love with love, that one is a kafir. That one is an unbeliever. He can claim, he can say whatever he wants. If the servant is not turning to his Lord, saying, "You love me and I love you," that one is an unbeliever. That one is a kafir. Understand what this great awliya is saying. If you leave this life without returning Allah's love, you leave this life as a kafir. May Allah protect us. You must feel it. You must taste it. You must experience it. Sahib al-Sayf saying, if you are sincere with the love of the Prophet, then you must run to those who are going to bring us to the Prophet. Because you only know the name of him. You don't give enough salawat to the Prophet daily to be known in his presence. And the majority of the people today believe that he's dead. It is impossible for you to find way that way. O believers, these are the words of those who represent the Holy Prophet in this world, and they do his will in this world. Their way is tariqat. Tariqat is the lifestyle of Rasulullah alayhi salatu wasalam. Tariqat is the way that will teach you to return Allah's love and to enter into Iman through the love of the Holy Prophet. And the gate to tariqat is submission to the guide. Listen to what Sultan al-Awliya, Shaykh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Adil Hakkani Qadasullah Sir is saying more than 30 years ago. Grand Shaykh Abdullah is saying, it is very easy to know Allah. Listen carefully. It is very easy to know Allah, but hard to know His wali, His friend. Why? Because Allah Almighty made them hidden. My awliya are under my domes. No one knows them other than me, says Allah Almighty. Even if a wali is known, the one to whom that wali gave permission can't be known. Why? If he sits with thieves, thieves are surprised, saying, this one knows the art of stealing better than we. So when he starts talking, they say, this one is a master in stealing, and start giving their secrets. When they give their secrets, he holds them, finds a way to clean them and to guide them. For this it is said, don't judge a sheikh. You cannot judge a sheikh. But our murids who can't yet stand, who just started crawling, start to put us on scale and judge us immediately. They call to me here. They call to me here saying, I will leave the tariqat. When did you enter the tariqat that you're going to leave it? For this it is said, don't judge. You may get destroyed. The Shaykh knows his art. Once you submit yourself to him, don't interfere in the rest. A doctor knows the method of healing. We also have people above us. We are not acting alone. I'm not the one who gives the order to go or to come or to do or to destroy, am I? They act upon the order of the Prophet ﷺ. Who are we? The one who has the absolute command is Allah Jalla wa'ala. He subhanahu wa ta'ala sends to his prophet, and from the prophet to awliya, and from the awliya to the authorized ones. Why should you accuse me? Only who appoints me is responsible for what I do and what I say. You are not. Otherwise, you stay where you are, can't go any higher. You suffer difficulties. Allah. Tariqat is not an easy matter. If it was easy, everyone could move along the way and reach it. How many are there that have reached? Because they cannot leave their ego. Someone comes to me and says, I will take my passport and leave. Okay, go ahead, run. I may have your leg and pull and make you regret that you left. And may Allah protect us from opposing actions. They favor their egos and accuse the sheikh. Be an enemy to your ego instead and say, oh, my ego, you are wrong and your actions are wrong too. Why do you support your ego? Why do you take the side of your ego? What good did your ego do to you? What did you find from your ego other than its evil? May Allah forgive us. O believers, the way of the sheikhs is the highest. The way of the Osmanli Nakshibendi sheikhs, it is the Siddiqui way, the way of Siddiqul Akbar. We in this Ahir of Ahir Zaman have been honored to be in the sohbet of these sheikhs. We must show our thankfulness. We must show our obedience and submission. We must return their love. Shaykh Effendi is saying it in the most beautiful and simple way, saying, you love somebody. You respect somebody. You run after to make that person happy, to make that individual to be pleased with you. It doesn't just work like that to say, I am happy with you, I love you. That's it? No, not by word only. The one that you love, at least I can give you a glass of water. Giving something. We love Allah. What can we give to Him? Nothing. Just keep His orders. That's all. Easy. Inshallah, if we are holding tightly to Him, to His Prophet, then He's sending His awliya, His friends to us to make it easy for us. If we are not sincere with that, the difficulties are never leaving us. We are asking our Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this holy day of Jummah to keep us on the path of those who have returned His love, on the path of those who have entered real faith by loving the Holy Prophet ﷺ. We're asking to have a taste of that love, a taste of that sohbet, to have a taste of that salam by being in the service and muhabbat of our Shaykh. Amen. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah lazim alazi, la ilaha illa wa lahil qayyum wa atubu ilayh. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد لله شيء قدير لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك سبحان قدوس ربنا رب سبحان قدوس ربنا رب سبحان قدوس ربنا رب إن ديننا إن الله الإسلام قام الصلاة اللهم صل وسلم
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإلهكم أحد لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم ذو الجلال والكمال سبحانك يا عظيم سبحان الله على نعمة الإسلام وشرف لما دام الحمد لله لا شان ولا إله إلا الله أكبر الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا وسبحانه وتعالى لا إله إلا الله والله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير سبحان ربي العلي الأعلى الوهاب
والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأطعنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله سيدنا مولانا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات صلوات الله تعالى وملائكته والأنبياء ورسوله وجميع كلام محمد وعلى آل محمد عليه السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته رضي الله تبارك وتعالى عن سيدنا أصحاب رسول الله أجمعين وعن تابعين بإحسان والمجتهدين المهديين والعلماء المتقين والأولياء الصالحين وإلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية قدس الله تعالى المام زكيا منور الله سرة مباركة ورى الله تعالى بركاتهم وفداتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين.
الفاتحة. فاتحة.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر الله أكبر ولله الحمد.
آمين. لا شريك له المصطفى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. الفاتحة.
Biz Osmanlıyız.
Biz Osmanlıyız.
Tek şanlıyız.
Tek şanlıyız.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Walillahilhamd. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to you. Juma Mubarak. If you have any questions, say. Say things, say something that is going to benefit you and others, or else keep silent. The sign that Allah doesn't love that servant is when you're going to see him being busy with things that don't concern him. Understand what concerns you and what doesn't concern you. If you are still confused, your guide may tell you what concerns you and what doesn't concern you. Those who are not going to understand from this, you're going against the words of the Prophet ﷺ. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what title you think you have. To know what concerns you, that is ma'rifat in these days. That is the highest knowledge. Because majority are busy with things that do not concern them. And if Allah's love is not on that one, Shaitan's love must be on that one. And that one must love Shaitan. These words is enough for the whole world until Judgment Day. Just to take this one hadith and to put it in your life and to think what is concerning Me. If a man takes this, just one advice from the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he will find safety dunya and akhirat. These words, they are first for me. Then it's for you. Whoever wants to take, you take. You don't want to take, leave it. If you take, it'll be good for you. If you don't take, bad things will only happen to those ones who are rejecting the love and the advice of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. I ask so many times, any questions, any questions, any questions? No one is asking too much. No one is ever asking, what is it that concerns me? As a person, as a father, as a husband, as a wakil, as a murid, as a wife, as a son, as a daughter, what concerns me? Everyone seems to know, but I'm watching so many of you failing. You take one step forward, you take 10 steps back. You take 2 steps forward, you take 100 steps back. You never seem to catch up. And you wonder why this is happening. We're in tariqat to wake up, not to fall deeper into drunken station. May Allah make it easy for us. May we wake up to ourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. you're Christian or Jew, Muslim or believer, unbeliever, white, black, yellow, green, everyone can accept there is death. Nobody ever argues and say that no, there's no. They're trying to cheat death. Where? 21st century empty heads. You think just because you discover some knowledge, just yesterday, you think you have the answers to everything. You don't even know what is in the water. You don't even know what is in the world. You haven't looked. You want to go up to the skies above. This is Nimrud. This is Nimrud attitude. You think we are the first ones who is trying to cheat death? They've been trying to cheat death for thousands of years. What the Egyptians they were doing? Building all those big things and building all that kind of technology? Huh. We put up a couple of buildings here and there, and we think this is technology. The technology that they had, with today's technology, we cannot make it. They're still wondering how they built this, how they built this, how they built this, how they built this. Not just in Egypt, in India, in China, everywhere in the world. They say, how is this possible? Because mankind, Allah is saying, look up, don't look down. Because you came from up, not from down. When you go down, understand you're going down for someone who is up. Go in sajda. That time, when you're up, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to know certain things. But the arrogance of 21st century man, saying that no, souls don't exist, there's no such thing as spirit, there's no such thing as ghaib, there's no such thing. What we can taste and feel, 5 senses, that is real. Other than 5 senses is not real. And they teach especially to the doctors. So everyone is thinking, I'm Nimrud. Everyone is thinking, now I'm Firaun. Now they're trying to cheat death, no? They have so much technology to say you can live forever. They're saying we can freeze your body. You know that one? Which one? Donald Duck, call him. Mickey Mouse, that one. They freeze his body because he wants to live forever. Just like the Pharaohs tried it, you know, with all their technology. They tried it 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years ago. They tried it, and they tried it for 1,000 years also. We just tried it yesterday. Did it work? No. With their technology that they're able to do things that you cannot even imagine, it's not working. They freezing the bodies. And then one day, Allah is showing, hey man, you're weak ones. Don't think you are Lord. Don't walk on the face of this earth like a Lord. Be weak, be humble, and I will make you to become Sultan. If you are thinking you are a Lord, I will show how foolish, how weak, how stupid you are by sending my invisible armies to come to make a fool from you, to make a mascara from you. Allah has done it over and over and over and over again. You pass the limit. All He sent was a little bit more extra wind. Finish. Over again, a little bit extra water. Finish. You pass your limits again. He's sending birds. Little birds. Finish. And now, He's sending cockroaches, bugs, insects to the Kaaba Sharif. Showing you are worse than those insects. Just as it's showing to Abraha, who came with a, what do you call those, elephants, thinking he's going to destroy. There is a Lord of the Kaaba. Coming so proud to destroy. And Allah just sent little birds with little stones from Jahannam. And it's touching them and completely they disappear. Allah is saying, you, in your proudness, just a little bit, just a little piece of stone, a little bird can destroy you. You, Firaun, you're so proud, just one cane can destroy you. You, Namrud, Namrud, one mosquito destroyed him, mosquitoes. And the signs, everyone is trying to look, to see, but they're not. You're seeing, but you're not understanding. Because you're seeing with your ego, you're not seeing with the eyes of your guide. Then why are you following? Allah now showing you think you are Lord of the Kaaba. You destroy, you build, you blow up all my mountains that my beloved loves. And you do anything that you like. You are acting like lords. And now it is not enough. You have destroyed, because only by destroying all that holiness, badness can enter. And now what they have? They want to be just like any other New York, Paris, Madrid, Milan. They want to be just like that. To have what? To have the enjoyment and the corruption of this dunya in the Haramain, in the Hijaz. They want to return to Jahiliyyah. The first Jahiliyyah is not because they were poor or they don't know too much. It's because they became rich suddenly and they forget everything. They became rich suddenly and they forget everything. They forgot their honor. That was 1400 years ago. Exactly what's happened now. They became rich suddenly and they forget everything and they just want to enjoy life. 1400 years ago, they were enjoying. They were enjoying life. They were passing their limits. They say we enjoy life so much that things that is unnecessary, we destroy. Our children, even our children we destroy. Doesn't matter. And now they're doing the same. Subhanallah. MashaAllah. What big progress. Never in 1400 years you have kafir rock concerts. Not one, many. That all these proud ones, they're saying we're the best, number one Muslim. You're Muslim? Yes, Alhamdulillah. You speak Arabic? No, you're not Muslim. First thing. And now the young ones are jumping up and down, man, woman, mixing, carrying woman, carrying man, carrying liquor, doing everything. Oh, dancing, dancing, dancing in the Haramain. And people are still asking, is the Allahu Akbar, when appearances of Mahdi alayhi salam is going to come? Stop asking me these stupid questions. My question to you when you ask that is, what are you doing to prepare yourself? Nothing you're not doing, then you don't need to know. Better that you don't know. You know, knowledge comes with responsibility. Allah warning, showing that all those insects, cockroach or grasshoppers, millions, they're swarming, they're flying everywhere, covering the Haramain. Of course, these ones have no faith. They don't think of anything. They say, it's just that. But the Prophet used to shake when he sees a big cloud coming. Just seeing a big cloud coming, he starts to have fear from Allah, because everything is a sign of Allah. These ones, they don't really believe. And what is Allah showing with those ones, with those insects? Saying, you are worse than the insects that I've sent. That is just a warning. It's not punishment yet. Punishment that is going to come is even worse than that, to show you how weak, how disobedient, and how foolish you are. I gave you just a little bit of rope, and you're running around thinking you are lords of this earth. You think you are Lord of the Kaaba, huh? There is a time for everything. Allah gives a time for these tyrants. Allah is not giving them 200 years. He's just giving them 100 years. He is not giving them 1,000 years. So one of the signs, if you have spirituality, is you remember death. Because you remember the beginning and you remember the end. Because the death, it is not the end, it is the beginning. If you don't remember death, if you're around people who don't remember death, if you're around a world that hates death and they don't want you to remember it, those ones who hate death, they hate Allah. They hate to meet Allah. Run away from that. But it is something that everyone can agree with. No one can say, no, I don't believe. They're trying. They're trying. Like I said, they try to freeze dry. Like they put what you have at home, you put fruit and they freeze dry. You're preparing for Y2K. What's that? Huh? Mylar. What mylar bags? They freeze dry their bodies, but Allah is saying, hey, you weak man. In reality, in your physicality, you are the weakest creature that I have created. You are the weakest. The ant can carry its own body weight, they calculate, 27 times, I think. What man can? Even the chicken, you ever see the chicken? Summertime, they take out their feathers. They walk around with their skin. And then winter time, they put on their feathers. No. But man, they cannot even live in this nature. How weak. And that weakness must show the strength of Allah to say, yes, this is not our home. So that one, they freeze it, so easy. One day they came in and said, oh, there was a blackout, and now everything thaw out. You know, like you take out some meat from freezer to cook next day, and you take it like that. Start thawing out. Oh, now we're in big trouble. Arrogance of man. No other creature in this world, in creation, thinks he is Lord. Everything Allah has created, the creatures in the forest, in the mountains, they hold on to Shariat. They say, this is my borderline. I cannot cross. If I cross, I'm going to get attacked. The creature saying, this time I can go out to look for food. Past that time, I must pull back. And they obey. They know the territory, they know the time, they know who it is. There's law. And everyone is obeying through the law except for mankind. Why we think there's no law? There's law and there's books for everything. You buy this phone, it comes with a book. This small thing, it comes with a book. It tells you what is the best thing to do and what is the things you should not be doing. Everything comes with a set of instructions. What about this? There is no set of instructions. Allah didn't send one book, He sends 104 books. 4 major books, 100 suhuf, pages, let's say. Even if Allah didn't send those books, Allah sent your book, your heart, what you write inside, what Allah also has written inside here. If there's no prophets being sent, no books being sent, no awliya came, just with what Allah has put in our heart, we will be able to find Him. If a man thinks. Now, we don't want to live in a world that hates death, because that is unrealistic. because that gives you so much anxiety also. Gives you so much anxiety. Which one do you think is a happier person? The one who lives in a palace, knowing that one day he's going to enter into a prison? How do you think his life in the palace is going to be? He knows, when I leave this, and one day I'm going to leave this, I'm going to enter into a prison forever. You think he's going to be able to enjoy his palace? No. He's going to be filled with so much anxiety, depression, and everything. Which one do you think is happier? That one, or the prisoner who is in prison and he's suffering, but it is said to him, one day you will leave this prison and you're going to enter into a palace forever. Even his suffering that time is not going to be suffering. He's going to be happy. He says, Alhamdulillah. World is a prison for believers. Alhamdulillah. One day we're going to finish this and enter into that real world. This is just a temporary stop. Very short, temporary. We spent pre-eternity before we came here. And we're going to spend post-eternity after here. This is a brief stop. We came from a long journey, and we're going to continue that long journey. For those who are finding Allah and His Prophet. Those that say, no, I just want to stop and rest. You say, okay, stop and rest. But we want to be with Allah. Our journey continues. It's not the end, it's the beginning. May Allah forgive me and bless you, inshallah. And make us to be sincere ones. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ameen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Any questions? Anyone else? Yeah, say, inshallah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How do we die to our old life to bring new life?
Say again?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How do we die to our old life to bring new life?
Kill it. If it's not going, it's going to die anyway. But if you want to start with a new life, then it should die sooner. But the ego doesn't want to. Ego says, no, I must hold on. Then, what are you going to do? You're going to obey your ego? Ego says, for example, no, I still want to party. I still want to drink. I still want to take drugs. I still want to do so many wrong things. And you say, no, I want to become better. Then what do? What do you do to that desire? What do you do to that old life? You're going to say, it's okay, I'm just going to sit, I'm going to wait until you get tired, and then I'm going to go? Or when are you going to take some control and say that, shut up and listen. If you don't listen, then I'm going to end you. We have to end. Well, don't think I'm saying kill yourself or kill your life, please. I have to give this disclaimer because people are always going to twist my words. Huh? What kind of new life you want? You say, I want to move to a new house. First you say, what kind? First you say, what's wrong with your old house? Correct? You must know, I say, roof is leaking, there's some septic problems, there's some mold issues, it's too small for my family, I have to move. Or why can't you fix it? I have to move. Okay. Then you want to move. What kind of house do you want? I want more room, nice piece of land, better things, this. So you're very clear. You're very clear. So now, do you move to your new house carrying your old house on your back? It's very silly, right? What do you take? You take what is inside. You don't take what is outside. So, you want a new life. What kind of new life you want? You want to leave your old life. What's wrong with your old life? I'm not going to tell you your old life is bad or your life either. No, I'm saying, ask yourself, what's wrong with your old life? This and this and this. You're following a sheikh? Okay. What is he saying about your old life? What is the life that you want? So many people, they say, I want to go there and I want to live there at the Dergah. And I want to leave everything. And I'm saying, I'm looking at them and I say, you're not ready yet. You're going to get bored. No, I want to escape. I want to do this. I said, you will come 1 month, 2 months, even 1 year, 2 years. After that, you're going to get bored. Because you don't know what is here. Just escaping from something doesn't mean that when you escape from something, you're going to find something better. You want to escape from that house. I just want to leave that. But you enter into a new house without even knowing what is that house. Maybe you enter into a new house and it is really not for you. What is it that you want to leave? You want to leave that. Are you sure this is what you want? Because understand that there's going to be some difficulties. You take one step in the way of Allah, there's going to be difficulties. When the difficulties happen, where are you going to look? Are you going to blame other people? Are you going to blame me? So many they do. You take one step in the way of Allah, there's 70 shaitans waiting for you. Meaning, you take one step to the way of Allah, guaranteed there's going to be difficulties. Guaranteed. Sahaba Kiram, they didn't take Shahadat and suddenly enter into paradise, you know. None of them did. 23 years they suffered. They never blamed the Prophet. They never talked back. They never said, oh, had I known it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have taken Shahadat. It is unthinkable, but murids are doing that. For a nothing, for a nothing. They're not tested with comfort or disease or suffering or things taken away from them, nothing. Still wearing the best things, eating the best things, living in the best condition. There's nothing. Maybe some words that we're saying here and there that doesn't fit to your ego. And once you start saying those things also, sometimes they're saying what? When you're in the presence of the Eshkiya, the thugs and the gangsters, watch what you say. Watch your tongue. In the presence of the awliya, watch your heart. These days, nobody really believes that. They say, yeah. They hear, yeah. But behind, pop, they're saying. Some still paying for that. It's not me. Don't think I'm sitting here putting curses on people and asking Allah to punish them. No, it's not my business. But I have an owner too. They may not like it. Be careful. So, understand what are the things that you want to change. Then you say, these things I want to change. Then change. If you say, this kind of work that I'm doing, it's really not making me to make progress. I'm saying now, is this work important for you? Is it pay your bills? Say yes, stay with it for a while. You have to do it because you cannot carry just coming here not knowing and not having anything. You cannot. And we don't encourage that kind of thing anyway. Because so many people, they cannot carry just coming here with nothing. And we say, you have nothing. Now sit there for 7 years, you're not going to have anything. They cannot. Some they come here, they already make plans. I want to do this, I want to do that. So, What is it that you want to end? What is it that you want to finish? You say it is no good. And I'm going to tell you. Do you need this? No. What is more important to you now? You say, my spirit. Okay. Prepare for it. Prepare so that when you do make that change, you're not going to be a burden to anyone. That when you come, we have everything here. We have not for 100, we have not for 1,000, we have more. But it is for people who are fakir. They are simple. People who are like luxury, food that we have for 1,000 is not enough for them. It's nothing for them. You understand? And you say, why you want to change your work? Why you want to change your friends? Why? Then you understand, okay, you want to change all of that. Just by changing that, leaving from that old life, and then getting a new life, it'll change everything. And you start tasting your faith. Because until you make the hijrah, you really don't know what your faith is. Allah make it easy for you, inshallah. Fatiha. Right. This much is enough. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How many inches you want? Okay, very good. Inshallah. Yeah. See, she's not greedy. She's not unreasonable. So many people, they're asking me things like this, like this. They hide so many things, they think I don't know. And then they want the best. So what are you giving? Not that I'm taking anything and I don't want it. So what are you giving? You want something. Nothing. You get nothing. And no, I'm not looking for you to bring anything. I'm looking, what do you cannot even sacrifice your time. Your time. You cannot even give that. And you want dunya and akhirat? Come on now. Be real a little bit, huh? Dergah. I think it's so easy to live in a dergah. Anyway. Okay, anything else? Listen to this, huh? Very carefully. Grand Sheikh Hazretleri would always say, Sheikh Nazim is saying this, Sultan earlier. Grand Sheikh, because he never says that I'm saying, this is manners. He's saying Grand Sheikh, he's saying. He never says I'm saying. Sheikh never says I'm saying that Madad Ya Sultan al-Awliya is asking, coming from that, through the power of that. Sultan Awliya Shaykh Maulana is saying, Grand Sheikh Hazretleri would always say, don't put us on a scale to judge us, or you will be destroyed. And to hold bad thoughts, suizan, bad thoughts, suspicions, bad thoughts, anything negative about your Shaykh. Sultan al-Awliya is saying this. He's representing the Prophet. To hold ill thoughts about your Shaykh is more evil than committing adultery with a woman. It's worse than zina. To have suspicion about one's Shaykh is like this. Shah Nakshiban Hazretleri would also say, don't put us on a scale, it destroys you. It's important for us to know. Who is that one? No. So many of you're not really asking me also about Shaykh Maulana, about Shaykh Effendi. You think you know them? Especially those ones who are coming, young and old, men and women. You know them? No, you don't. Like that one who is making a lot of trouble and this and that and being an idiot. And I said, who did you take bayat from? He says, sis, you. I said, good. Who is your Shaykh? Sheikh Abdul Karim. So I say, have you ever met him? No. Have you ever talked to him? No. Has he ever talked to you? No. Why you say he's your Shaykh? He is my Shaykh, he's not your Shaykh. Oh, I thought that was a protocol. And I say, who is teaching you this? That one who has lost all connection with us, and he does not have a Shaykh, and his Shaykh is Shaitan. If our Shaykh put a dog here and tell me, follow that dog, I'll have to follow that dog. It's a matter of honor. Allah is putting that mud in front, testing, and Shaitan fell for the test and say, if Allah is telling me to give sajda to this one to follow, I will not follow this one. He is nothing. He went inside, he circled around, he came out. He says he's empty, dirty. But he doesn't understand the secret that Allah has put there. So you're not really asking. Men's and women's, young and old, you're not really asking about Shaykh Maulana. You're not really asking about Shaykh Effendi. That means you're not interested in them. You're busy with the things you're interested with. This is where I see where your station is. You don't have to tell me. You dream this much, or you see this much, or you smell this much, or you don't. Because it's a matter of love. If you love that one, you know everything about that one, and you want to know more. Even if a liar tells you about that one, you get so happy. Just like Maulana Rumi, when he was looking for Shams-e Tabriz, his sheikh, who disappeared, and a man says, Maulana, I spoke to him. And Maulana was so happy, he took off his jubba, his khirka, and he gave it to that one. The other one saying, Maulana, why are you doing that? You know he is a liar. He says, he said, he spoke to him. He said, because he said that lie, and it's making my heart to jump with love for Shams-e Tabriz, my Shaykh, I give him my jubba. If he had actually spoken to Shams, I would give him my life. But everyone is saying, I'm very high level, I'm very high, I'm seeing this, I'm doing that. Listen very carefully, this is for everyone. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Somebody is saying to Grand Shaykh, I want to be with you all the time. And Maulana is saying, yes. But there should be a limit to everything, an order for everything. Meaning others' rights should be observed too in the meantime. It can't be that we think about ourselves all the time. Yes, it's nice to be with us, but you should let other people have their turn too. One must speak according to the people in an assembly. Otherwise, they may not agree with that word I said or with that attitude or action I perform. But when they later put me on the scale to judge, it is they who will fall off, because we speak according to the level and honor of the people in the assembly. It is a treatment to collect them. Now there are some Ikhwan, brothers of ours, and they got offended without us even realizing it. Why? They fall for stupid ideas, such as Shaykh Effendi is more interested in the rich people. He pampers them more. We are poor ones, so he has little interest in us. Those words, they have said that about me. We say, okay, let us think it through. A person who is rich has the ability and the opportunity in his hand to do what his ego wants. Therefore, although these people are capable of giving their egos whatever it asks for, they're not. Now, when we are trying to collect them in the circle of muhabbat, love, those who misinterpret this as if we show interest in them and judge us using this as an excuse for it, those ones who judge will be deprived of all faiz, any blessing, any look, completely taken away from it. Yes, they will be deprived of all help. It is like this. Of course, they are rich, but there is a method for inviting them slowly to this way of Allah by making them come down to the station of humbleness and pulling them into the circle of love. For this, you should behave warmly towards them, show interest in them. So many like this here. People are accusing me of that too, no? They say, oh, before poor people sit in the first circle, now he's collecting only the doctors to sit there, and this and that. These doctors that I'm sitting there, I can kick them, I can curse them, and I can smack them anytime I want, and they accept. That one who says that cannot even take one word from me. This Haji Bey, now his family and the family of his family, if I treated them in a rough way that night in Afshilar, they would come to me a second time, and look at their situation now. It is from the perfection of the irshad, guiding of our Grand Sheikh, that he instructs us to do it this way, and we do accordingly. Even kissing hands, it is a big matter for them. Some people, kissing hands is a big deal. They never do it, and them doing it like that is a big blessing going to them, and is a big progress that they are making. But what faiz can a person get? Faiz means blessing. Look, can a person get who accuses his sheikh when he cannot understand this? None. Nothing. For this, the Grand Sheikh Hazrat Ali would always say, don't put us on a scale to judge us, or you will be destroyed. And to hold ill thoughts, suizan, about your sheikh is more evil than committing adultery with a woman. To have suspicion about one's sheikh is like this. Shah Nakshibendi would say, don't put us on a scale, it destroys you. Don't put us on scale, you cannot weigh us. For this, don't follow our actions. Don't have suspicion saying, what is he saying? What is he doing? How is he? He can do anything until he hunts that quarry, he hunts that animal, meaning people of his, and gets his hook into what belongs to him. He's saying this because the Shaykh may enter into certain places and people are going to judge. Like people are judging me, they saw the video that Ijaz is making and they're saying, why is he riding in a luxury car? A Jeep. Okay? Why is he doing this? Why are we having wedding like this? Why are we with all the camera? Never mind. And listen to this. And it says sometimes permission is given to that one who is authorized. An example to this is when Aba Yazid al-Bistami Hazrat Lari, he is our Grand Sheikh, was present in a church, in a monastery. He was attending a Christian feast. Aba Yazid al-Bistami Hazrat Lari was ordered, today you also put on your head the cap of the priests, wear the priestly dress, tie the rope around your waist, and to be present in the monastery among the monks who will gather there for the occasion of a feast. Aba Yazid Bistami, he started shaking when that order was given to him. But the voice said, there is a reason and there is a glory that will come out. This is not for you. This is not for, don't think now, like Bayram, now I'm going to go to a church. He has anyway. He went to every church to eat their pancakes. Abu Yazid Bistami is not going there to eat food. He's there to give. He's there under direct order. And you think it is very easy for a saint of Allah now to take off a Muslim dress and to put on a Christian dress? Then a stronger one came in a dream. And again, Abu Yazid Bistami was shaking and he's asking for protection. Third time he came in a dream and it was very clear. When third time, it is in order. There is no need for them to go to the market and buy a priest dress. For Bayazid Bistami, he dresses in the dress he likes the moment he likes, whichever dress he likes. For this, a Qadi, meaning the judge in the old days, was objecting to a person who possessed such states. He put his actions on a scale and said, if I could catch him once, I would judge him and give him a punishment. So one day he was walking in the street, and the Qadi, the judge, saw him coming from the other end of the street. He said, okay, let me catch him now and judge him. He was coming from the opposite direction as the Qadi was walking. After a while, the Qadi saw another man coming towards him in a different dress. There were only the two of them walking in the street, no one else. So he looked and said, what is this? Where did he go? He continued walking. He must have run somewhere. After a while, he lifted his head and looked again. The other man who was coming towards him had disappeared. And in his place, a new man was coming, dressed in different clothes. He's seeing different. So, what I'm trying to say is that these awliya of Allah can appear in any dress, anytime they want. I think it was Ubaidullah Ahrar, Hazratleri, it's one of our grandsheikhs, who would nail golden shoes on his horse when he was going for Dawriya. He had a lot of farms. He had farms, and when he was going to visit them, he would put on his horse golden horseshoes, but would attach them with wooden nails so they would fall off. When he returned, the golden horseshoe had fallen off, and then he said, may whoever find them get happy. But from the outside look, you say, oh, why are they doing this? You're judging them. A sign of his greatness. And each time he returned, he would have a different appearance. And the ladies in the home would cover, thinking a strange man was coming. So again, continuing the story of Yazid Bistami, he appeared in that dress. Understand also, he didn't go to put on a priest's dress. His power, he can make himself appear and disappear himself. His clothes, he can make these clothes to appear and disappear in a different way to other people. He was present among the 700 monks. He appeared without them realizing. 700 monks, all in black, with their hats. He was ready amongst them. Now, listen carefully, it is kufr for him to wear that dress according to Sharia. When you look like an unbeliever, it is kufr. Wearing a zunar is a sign of kufr. To tie the rope that the priests they wear around your waist. To put on your head the hat of priests. To wear priest dresses. All this is kufr. But he went there and he was also with tai. He didn't go by car or by horse. I mean, tai mekan and tai zaman. Time inside of time and place inside of place. He was present then in the blink of an eye. We have a shan to come there. He said, the words from Allah Almighty, wear it for us and go there. Don't fear when it is for Allah Almighty. So he entered into that assembly. Finish. He will be a means for those 700 monks to be guided. That is why he went. And he made 700 of them to enter into Islam. This is for those who have been given authority, not for everyone, not for murids. 30 years ago, this was given, 33 years ago. So, something for us to think about. Yes, you are not interested in our way, huh? Because you know everything. You're not interested in our grand sheikhs, huh? You're not asking me about Sheikh Maulana. You're not asking me about Sheikh Abdullah, all our other grand sheikhs. No, it is different. This is not being busy with them. This is being interested in what our way is, what they are teaching, what is their connection to us. Because otherwise people are going to think, oh, we are completely disconnected also. We have our own way, our own flag, we completely, no. Our flag is the connection to them. Anyway, this much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq, Fatiha. Women can go.